Good morning, I'm Katherine Smith with Smith's Garden Town and Wild Birds Unlimited. Last month we did some feederscaping and set up a lot of new feeders in this lovely backyard, and I wanted to report to you on what we've been seeing. Within a day after the feeders were set up, the family started seeing a family of cardinals coming to this tray feeder. There were a male and a female and two fledgling cardinals, and the adults were still feeding the fledglings by taking food from the tray and taking it to the bushes where the little fledglings were hanging out. And then something very exciting, on the cylinder feeder we saw a black crested titmouse, which is not a real common bird, and so this was a very exciting thing to see. There were chickadees, and a wren came to the suet feeder. We even saw a female Bullock's oriole in the yard, and at the bird bath there were always a lot of robins bathing in the bird bath. But then tragedy struck. The homeowner had to call in Texas Trees' great crew to come and trim up some trees that were scraping the tops of the roof. And so while there were men climbing in the trees and using chainsaws, of course all the bird activity in the backyard stopped. And then rainstorms came through, and we discovered that a lot of the food had gotten moldy from getting wet from all the rainstorms. So we had to clean out all the feeders and start all over, but now the birds are starting to come back. If you have a lot of different types of feeder and some great different types of food, and it's always fresh, you will see a lot of bird activity. The month of September is usually the slowest month of the year for birds at your feeder, and once the weather changes and it starts to get colder, you'll see a lot more birds coming again. So be sure to have those feeders clean, keep them filled with good quality bird food from Wild Birds Unlimited, and you'll be amazed at the quantity and quality of birds you'll see at your bird feeders.